see a topic, man, with men love about women, the effects of the energy behind the women. There's something we all can destroy this, man. Y'all are very, very powerful. You know what I'm saying? They do something cool. They amplify always have it behind a woman. Not blaming the woman, but they motivate men and they motivate the energy behind whatever is going on, or they may be the root cause of whatever's going on. You know, uh, and, you know what I'm saying? You know, just the feminine energy. You know, just that caring, that always wondering if you okay or if you need anything, or just that helping hand. You feel me? Like that sensei energy. I mean, not that sensei energy, just that tranquility energy. That you know, just an essence. You know what I'm saying? It's just a peaceful type of energy. You know, so that motivates men to want to protect that. You know, that motivates men to want to protect that shit. Say, hell no, man, I'll die for this shit. I'll kill for this shit. You know, because they know that person is genuine. You feel me? They got compassion. You know what I'm saying? I love a woman that's real live compassionate. She not just only nice or giving and loving to her family. She like that with everybody. I love that shit. That's sexy. You feel me? That turn a nigga on. You know, that turn a nigga on knowing that uh, she just genuinely a good person from the core. You know, pure. You know what I'm saying? See how other people treat other people when they tell them no, or just see how people treat other people. You know what I'm saying? That's for everybody. That's men and women. You know, but I done had situations where I done dated women where everything in my life just was just abundant. You know what I'm saying? Just came easy. Everything was abundant on her end, my end, gifts. You know, then I done had situations where it was always bad, negative energy. It was always fight or flight energy. You know, we both was operating from a fearful place. You know, uh, so really just dissecting everything and just giving y'all information on my experience. You know, uh, the woman where everything just came so abundant. She was always positive. She was never really a negative person. She was always positive, even when shit, you know, didn't look, you know, the part, apart. she still was always positive, you know what I'm saying? Always had a good outlook on everything, you know what I'm saying? She, very, very optimistic. I love that about her. You feel me? Uh, she wasn't pessimistic at all. You know what I mean? That's what we love. Amazing Grace. What's up, Amazing? And she was just always. Can you hear me good, Amazing? How sweet the sound. Okay, bet. That's what's up. And you liked it. Okay, okay, okay. My moderator. That's what's up. But yeah, so like, you know, everything was just abundant. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a headache. Cup was just overflow. You know what I'm saying? On both ends. You know what I mean? We just both lacked spiritual maturity at that time. You know, but I'm just giving examples of what we love, the best qualities that we love about our women. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you know, we, a divine, we naturally have God-like abilities. That's what divine means. God-like abilities. Source. So when you a divine masculine, you're not operating from ego. So you're always in a teacher's mode. You're always in teacher's mode. You're always in God mode. So the logic, the structure, you're analyzing things. You know what I'm saying? You're always, you know, uh structure, discipline, you daddy. You know what I mean? So when that feminine energy is around and she just trusts and she has that sense of security and she know that everything is just cool and she ain't gotta worry about shit, she get the world. She get the world, cause I come to understand that most powerful women be so fearful of their masculine shedding their light. You know what I mean? And those are distorted masculine. A true masculine, he does not gatekeep the divine feminine. He does not shadow her work. You know, um, God like them men giving that Gluck Gluck 9,000 like a throw go for you. What the what the fuck? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. but but yeah, so like that's what we really be into for real, man. It's like, you know, you get the world when you just pretty much just shut the fuck up. It sounds crazy, but not literally just not being heard or just shutting the fuck up literally. You get what I'm saying? Just literally just sitting back like, man, I know my God got it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Her head held to the most high, his head held to the most high. You feel me? They both mediums. You know what I'm saying? They both using the balance, polarity. You feel me? Inhale, exhale. We need each other. You can't breathe without without inhaling and exhaling. We need each other. You can't grow flowers and plants and trees and shit without both the feminine and the masculine. We go forever be at a lack and at deficiency if we think we can do without the other, man. All that ego shit, man. The acronym for ego is easing God out. Oh, I'm right, you're wrong. Man, we both raw as fuck. What the fuck? We both raw as fuck. We just know we both raw as fuck. What the fuck all that extra shit mean? That shit don't mean nothing. We just gotta know our fucking place. You know, we just both, man. We just gotta know our place, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I love, man. Like, cause it's like if you can't trust my insight, my intellect, and I can trust yours, or either vice versa, however it may be, either I, me, maybe so, both may still have some growing to do. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with going ahead, going back to the drawing board. You feel me? Do your work. You feel me? And keep it pushing. You know. But the collective, we hold the bitterness and we hold the whatever we may be feeling at that moment, that time, and we just hold on to it instead of just growing, keep going. You feel me? You know, because most women just really want a sense of security. You know what I'm saying? Just want to feel like they being heard, or just know they being heard. You feel me? Not being treated. You know, she got her crown on, he got his crown on. They sit side by side. This shit infinity. It's the infinity link. Ain't no one higher than the other. We both play our position. That's how this shit go. Cause I definitely be listening. I want to be exactly who my DM needs. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. Two two halves can make a whole without a whole. Mm. That's powerful right there. That's very, very deep. Two halves. Damn, that's deep right there. Two halves can't make a whole without a whole. Meaning be who my dumb daddy needs. Dumb daddy needs. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm getting dumber reading your comments, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm getting dumb. I feel like you going my IQ, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. But I'm gonna let you rock out though, man. But I'm very, very. You feel me? Whatever you got going on, I don't know, but you can't throw me off though. But look, listen. Um, it's a lot of stuff that we love, man. You know, smell that, that natural body smell good, fragrances. You feel me? Keeping up with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Want to be your optimal self. Cause if you divine, he want to be his optimal self. So you gonna want to be you gonna want to be your optimal self. Y'all are mirrors and reflections of each other. Y'all both want to see each other in their highest forms. You know. Um, but yeah, man, that shit, man, them pheromones, man, that shit do something to the senses, man. That's etheric right there. You dealing with the gas frequencies when you're smelling a woman's fragrance and her pheromone and them hormones and stuff like that. That's gas. That's etheric energy. That's spiritual type of energy. So when you're out in public and you talking to a female, this, that, and the third, and they smelling good and shit, that enhances the attraction. Vice versa for a man, when you smelling good, boom, 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 you may want to hug somebody or you trying to get through and you smelling good, that enhances your attraction, man. We love that shit. You may be a 7, you turn into an 8.5, 9, just off of your smell. You feel me? That's real grace. Like, whoa, damn, who the fuck is that? She smell, god damn, the fuck? You know? Just hygiene, of course, taking care of yourself, man. Keeping up with yourself, not, getting comfortable and then just saying, fuck it. No, hell no. Because if it's too much, I'm going back. I'm going to block you, Bookie. I don't know my girl like that, like this thing. Exactly, either. She kinda freaky though, so I don't know. What you mean this thing? Like you not showering and shit? You a troll. Hell no, you a troll. Go bitch ass. I'll beat your ass on that. But yeah, man. Like we love that shit, man. You know, we love affection, man. I don't give a fuck how hard a man is, man. A real divine woman could tame a beast, man. I done seen it, man. I done been in prison, man. I done been behind the walls, man. Where these niggas got bodies, multiple bodies. You feel me? They got multiple life sentences. They never coming home. Infinity. Like when you look these niggas up, they out. They say 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. You feel me? So these niggas, these niggas, uh, you feel me? You know, but we had female staff, the feminine energy, you know, the few female staff that was around, they was able to tame these beasts. They was able to tame these niggas. These niggas was working out all type of shit. These niggas big as fuck. These little ass women, man. But you know what that energy did, man? They gave us a sense of therapy. It was therapeutic for us, man. They wear their perfume when they come around, like, oh shit, man, Miss Smith working tonight, man. Miss Smith working tonight, man. Niggas get to taking showers, getting haircuts and shit for the CO and shit. Like, you feel me? That's the underworld I'm talking about. That's just what the female energy do for a man. What the fuck? Charge us the fuck up. Especially a divine masculine who consciously and is aware of know how to really transmute that shit, man. That nigga turned into a force to be reckoned with. And when he got multiple goddesses, you feel me? So it's a lot that we, you know, so the a real divine masculine know how powerful his peace is and know how powerful the woman's presence and energy is, what it presents. So any negative can lower, cause cause for disaster, cause she's so fucking powerful. He gotta stay high and higher, no matter through the disrespect, the bullshit. He always gotta stay on a high frequency. He always gotta stay in God mode. That's just the king like energy, the God like energy, always high. It's for the collective, it's bigger than him. No matter what, it sounds crazy and you gonna be pissed off, you gonna be mad about it, but you a God. So you gotta just be like, man, if source could always make you bounce back from bullshit, attacks, spiritual attacks, betrayals, all type of shit, who is you to not be able to stay in God mode for your divine feminines, for the collective? You feel me? This shit bigger than you. So if you lower my frequency, I got a dip. I'm gone. Cause real divine masculine energy is felt. You don't even gotta be there. That's legacy. That's legacy right there. You feel me? Niggas that won battles and won wars on just straight reputation, man. Where I come from, shit. Oh, that nigga, man, that nigga, woo, woo, swear, oh man, that nigga, just the energy, that divine masculine energy. Oh man, man, you don't wanna, you feel me? This shit real, man. This shit life death situation when it comes to a man. That's how a real, especially a divine, everything in life death situation is protective mode, it's structure, it's discipline, it's vision. Man made the clothes never made the man. Nigga tell you different, he ain't seen 100 grand, man. My nigga Jesus, man. This shit gotta really be in you and not on you, man. You feel me? And you build upon it. I wouldn't know what to do if there wasn't no women around, man. What? A woman? Man, what? And it's okay to have women for different things. It's okay to have men for different things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, when we become possessive and controlling, that's low level energy. That's root energy. That's gotta always stay higher, man. It's for the collective, man. It's for the creation to multiply, man. It's a legacy, man. It's bigger than just us. You know, uh, I love a sexual woman. I love a freaky woman. You know, I love a woman that just real, seductive, man. I love freaks. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I always, you know, been real, uh, just real permissive, promiscuous. I always been sexual since a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5, 6 years old having crushes on my teachers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm liking the way they shape. I just love women. I always love women. You get what I'm saying? So, so, so life really taught me how to become a man because I didn't really learn how to become a man until I got in my 20s, 30s, late 20s and 30s and shit for real. Cause I was, I ain't gonna lie, I was raised by uh, a masculine woman. And so when a masculine woman is raising a man, he's going to become hyper masculine, meaning feminine. You know what I mean? So operating off of emotions. So I was hyper aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Always fighting, always. I operated from emotions. I didn't operate from my natural instinct, from my natural logic, analytical ways. Becoming more of a thinker and still just could have been just as powerful, but just using my brain more. You know what I'm saying? Using more of my logic. But I was raised by a woman, so I have, woman characteristics all the way up to 20s, 30s. You feel me? Just learning like, damn, hold on, man, you so powerful. Learn how to harness your energy and you feel me, harness the situation, you feel me, and to become better, you know what I'm saying? You know? Uh I was always, oh, this bitch ass nigga trying to play me. Hell no, man. Nigga, you want some work, nigga? Bitch ass nigga, you want some work? Ah, Grace, what you amazing what you talking about? What you talking why you make that face? Why you make that face? Yeah, man. But you said you like a freak. Yeah, hell yeah, I love a freak, man. What? I love a freak, man. Man, I like nasty women. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to do shit that I like porno shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I've been stealing my mama pornos, since I was a kid. You feel me? I got like I got a lot of Scorpio on my chart, in major placements and shit. So it's natural for me to be, to be able to create off of my uh off of my sexual energy. And that's another thing too. Like that's another effect that we get from women uh pertaining to dealing with a woman during sex. Like I ain't gonna lie, I be charged the fuck up. Like certain women, like divine women, man. after we had sex, I could work out after. Like, I'll be charged up. Like, I could work out, do a job, do all type of shit. They just do it for a nigga, man. And it's even more powerful when a man save his semen, like when he don't release for however much a time. You know what I'm saying? A then release. You feel me? You have more energy, you be more, you know, the intent be more powerful. But yeah, man, I like a woman that's spontaneous. I like women that, that like it, that don't mind traveling, just picking up like shit, we out, baby. Let's go here, let's hit the road, let's do this, boom, let's, you know what I'm saying? We out, let's do this, boom, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. You know, uh, you know, but just able to trust that a man is, because you got to be with him for a reason. If a woman is with a man, you got to trust that you're secure in his presence. Or just period. Or not even deal with him at all. If you got a second guess, like damn, like, is this gonna last, or is that gonna last, or this, that, and the third? And that's operating out of fear. It ain't gonna last if you thinking that. You gotta just be present. It's hard to just be present. It's hard to just be present. Like, shit, when I was incarcerated, shit, like I told you, I'm around 200 some niggas. I still got the attraction from the CO women, and we only had a handful of CO women. I still got the attraction from the CO women as if I was still on the streets. That just show you how you just gotta hold your aura, man. No matter where you at, hold your aura, man. Never change, never switch up, no matter where you at, man. That's for men and women, man. Hold your aura. Here it is, I'm doing 4 years. It's my second bid, total of 7. I'm still getting privilege, little privilege shit. I'm able to do this, that, and the third, because I still, I was in position, you know what I'm saying? I was in position, phones, and, just certain shit, you feel me? No matter where you at, you hold that aura, you go take that shit with you. Certain men never experienced that type of shit, like, been stripped of everything, and you can't be around no feminine energy, no females, no nothing. You're not around them on a regular basis, but you still got the swagger and the confidence and the energy and the aura, the spirit to still be able to hold a full conversation with somebody that's locking you up. They correctional officers, they COs, they supposed to be serious. They serious as fuck, but you still holding full-blown conversations. You still topping it with them. They letting you do this, that, and the third because you got swagger. It's in you, not on you. You feel me? They doing all type of shit. They letting you, man, them CO women was so fucking freaky to certain dudes, though. They wasn't like that with everybody. And I'm saying that to only say, I'm just giving examples of it really has to be in you and not on you. And you're going to attract those women. You ever been in a situation with the person you wish you wouldn't have crossed the line with as far as intimacy? I have. I'm not saying it was a terrible experience, but I just have so much respect for that person. You ever been in a situation with the person you wish you wouldn't have crossed the line with, far as intimacy? I have. I'm not. Oh, okay. So you saying basically you got so much respect for that person, you feel like sex fucked it up, or the respect is stronger now. Oh, it enhanced after the sex is what you saying? The sex increased the respect is what you saying? The respect is stronger now. Yeah. So this. So yeah, I'm just trying to understand what you're saying, but I get what you're saying though, to a certain extent. I'm just trying to understand it. Like you saying, the sex made it. Been in a situation with a person you would have crossed the line with. Well, okay, so my question would be, why did you wish you wouldn't have crossed the line with that person? You know, we just love that. We love that. You know what I'm saying? We love that attentiveness. You know what I mean? You know, we love that telecommunication when we out in public. That natural. Get the, I got my hands tied because I'm holding all the bags. You know how to step up and open the door. You know what I'm saying? Find a car, park the car. We can switch. You know what I'm saying? Just balancing your feminine and masculine energy. Like it's not, we both got it in us. So it's gonna be times where you gotta go out, do this, that, and the third. And cause I'm out doing some business or I'm out doing this, that, and the third. Like a man don't want no complete airhead or a complete mute. Don't get it fucked up. You are here to enhance. This ain't no Old Testament, no New Testament Christianity type of ideology. No. This is nature. This is natural. You feel me? Um, and it's, that's just how it is, man. Especially coming from a person who really is doing the work, man. You know, in real life, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can watch my videos and y'all can see I post a lot of little uh, flashes of what I do because I feel like we are better friends than anything. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because it's more of it's bigger than uh, you and them. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than me and you. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than us type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's for the collective. You know what I'm saying? It's learning from the situations, getting certain type of insight. You know what I'm saying? Turning a positive to a negative. You know what I'm saying? Growth. You feel me? Not holding on to whatever it may have been, and or what you may have thought it may have been, or what it was. You know what I'm saying? What the truth may have it was, but just learning from the shit. That's the main thing. Learning from this shit. I love his friendship. It would have been hard to be his woman. Why? So why do you say it would have been hard to be his woman? You say it would have been hard to be his woman. Why do you say it would have been hard to be his woman? I mean, cause if a woman is comfortable with letting a man, I mean, you know, just just nature, man. It's just nature, man. Like it's everybody for everybody, because a part of me still need to grow it. Oh, that's growth right there. Even admitting that to yourself is growth itself right there. You have already, you feel me? You already won by just saying that, by just knowing that. You have already won. You have already gained more spiritual insight, more spiritual tools, more gifts. Yeah, that's graduation. You polish your crown up even more once a woman gain accountability, man. They gain more spiritual tools, man, and they shine their crown up even more. Especially a divine counterpart, a divine one. Cause it's hard for women to hold themselves accountable. Men too. Cause you know how the world is. We have always been trained as men to protect the woman, to hold the door for the woman, to uh, let them go first. You know, just always, yes ma'am, no ma'am, hey, just always. So a woman can say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know." Play dumb, do shit, make frivolous, dumb mistakes, and then just because they cute or they feminine, they smell good, whatever. Use their feminine energy to destroy. You know what I'm saying? So they run from accountability. So they always create the same situations, the same scenarios, and attract the same niggas, the same shit, and they not graduating. They become stagnant. They become trapped. They become triggered by divine men. You know what I'm saying? Men like me are going to transform whoever I'm around. Whoever I'm around, I'm gonna transform for the better or the good. That's just the energy and the frequency that I hold. But now that I am in my uh highest form, I feel like right now, uh I teach through all chaos. So even when I do correct during the chaos, or I am reacting during the chaos, or not even reacting, just responding to the chaos, I'm teaching. I'm still staying in my highest form. I'm not, you know, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You feel me? Uh, but a woman who genuinely gets it from all angles. Angles is the angels from all perspectives. Genuinely, who gets it, is destined just for greatness, destined for legacy, destined for expansion, destined for what's for her. You feel me? Um, Cause you can't trick source. Source go always just, source is source. We come from source. You know what I'm saying? We are source. Us, and source are one. We are the Big Bang. So we need each other. You can't breathe in. You inhale and you exhale. Inhaling and exhale is the masculine and feminine. You need each other to just breathe. You feel me? We got women out here who are hurt and they mask. They hurt with makeup, material shit, bullshit, and operate from a place of bitterness and pain and fear, and may have large followings and shit. You feel me? And it be the blind leading the blind. But that's why I always tell even the people that listen to me, I always say self-knowledge, self-preservation. Worship no idols. Follow self. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. You feel me? Take what really resonate with your soul, with your spirit, and keep it pushing, man. Because you don't know what people had to go through, grow through to even get that type of intellect or insight or whatever it may be. You feel me? You don't know what type of frequency they hold on a regular basis. You don't know what place it's coming from. You know? We just don't like, us as black people, we don't like being wrong. We don't like being played. We don't like feeling like bitch ass niggas. Our ego, we ain't scared of shit. We too powerful. We don't know how to really, you know, use our powers as a collective for the greater cause. You know what I'm saying? To really make drastic changes, big changes, real changes, magical changes. Because we very, very powerful. We just came together. But we all, you know, can't play God. Shed that motherfucking ego, Christ consciousness. Shed the ego. What's up, Sophia Bion? Christ consciousness, man. That's what it's about, man. For the collective, man. You feel me? Baby, if I'm telling you something, it's for me and you. It's for the greater good of me and you. I'm not just telling you this shit for just to make this shit sound good, man. I'm walking the walk and I'm talking the talk. I'm doing that shit for real. You can see this shit. So why is there's a debate? You're not saying like why there's a debate, like you can't be heard. You could be heard. Always, you always be heard because it's things that the feminine energy can see that the masculine can't see. You know, so we need each other. Like I told you, the inhale and the exhale. We like, damn, babe, you was right. Every time in my earlier years when I was younger, I used to get locked up, going to the county and shit. Niggas used to always be in the cells like, man, I should listen to my BM, man. She was right, man. This journey will turn you every way but loose. That's the fun part about it, though. That's the fun part. That's what make it magical. That's what make it fun. This shit fun. This basically just talking about, you know, the feminine, masculine energy. You know what men love about the feminine energy. That's what was the initial topic. You know what I'm saying? What we love about, you know, feminine energy being around and the effects of women being around. How it affects us. Like what happened. You feel me? Like, you know, uh, man, I got so the title gave exactly what we were talking about. Man, she said, yeah, I completely agree though. Yeah, hell yeah, man. And like people who see your insight, like people who see that, you know, you got potential to be a good, you know, whatever you may want to be, whatever your world may be, they'll give your ass bad advice on purpose. People will give you bad advice on purpose. just because shit didn't turn out the way they wanted to turn out for themselves. Everybody worlds and visions and delusion and illusion come from how they think, from their subconscious. You feel me? So that's the place that they coming from. Monitoring spirits, man, these guys. Man, y'all listen, man. Let me tell y'all, man. If y'all got, man, the youth now, start now, man. Take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself, and don't wait, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Like, you know what you gotta do. Do that shit. You don't want to become older and be old and bitter, man. You don't, because I learned that old people be so bitter, they don't be having nothing to do, and they sit and they watch people who got motion, and they sit and they just watch. Those are monitoring spirits. Those are NPCs. Those are people who are just have no purpose. Those are interferences. These people ain't even online. Pay attention to the people who barely even look at their phone. For real, pay attention. You're like, damn, you watching me? You ain't even looking in your phone. A lot of monitoring spirits, man. But to be conscious is to be aware. You feel me? And a lot of us are not aware. We are unconscious. A lot of us are unconscious. Could you share more tips like this? I'm taking notes. Yeah, man. It's real shit, man. It's real shit, man. But just the feminine energy, man. It motivated a man to be like, damn, man, I'm finna go get a haircut, man. What the fuck, man? You pull something new, he go out, you know what I'm saying? He at the library, he going, he got a Starbucks, go get some coffee and shit. And he pulled something bad, you know what I'm saying? He got something nice. You feel me? That enhances his energy. That charges him up. It enhances what he is already into. So if he already into making YouTube videos, he don't know her from a can of paint, but her energy has charged him the fuck up. She don't even know what he did. You get what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me good? Yeah. So like, yeah, in the store, a guy may see you and, we just be needing the energy, He may not even be literally wanting to date you or not, or fuck you or not. He just may need to charge up. Unconsciously. This coming from a guy who's not divine, who don't know why he's doing what he's doing. All he knows is he see an attractive woman. It may have a girlfriend, may have already be having sex with women and really don't even want to fuck her. He just want to get in her circumference, in her zone for a charge up. And that could be eye contact. It could be anything. You get what I'm saying? It's just y'all energy enhances the male. And I'm sure it worked vice versa, but I'm just giving you the insight from a male's point of view. That's why a lot of men in the corporate world, they hire female assistants and clerks and stuff like that. Because the feminine energy in his office charges him the fuck up. He gonna have the best haircuts, the best suits. You feel me? The best this, the best that, and them too. You feel me? They coming sharp. Everybody in the office sharp. It's a yin yang energy. You feel me? Everybody know their place. It's structure. The feminine energy, man. What? Just don't fight it. You can't fight it. Can't fight it. Don't fight it. Men and women. Is when we fight it. That's when you fight it, that's like fighting nature. That's like fighting nature. How can we know if a man is interested? Well, it depends on the situation. It could be situational. So, depends on where you at. You could be at school, at work, the library, gas station, situational. So eye contact, you know what I'm saying? Eye contact is one of the first things. If a man like you, he sees something he like, if he sees something he's into, he sees something that he wanna, get to know, he's going to look at you. You feel me? Off top. You feel me? He's going to try to make his way in your circumference, in your zone. If a man like you, he's going to make it his way to show eye contact and to be in your circumference. You feel me? And then 3 would be spark a conversation. It could be anything. A corny joke, a funny joke, a question. You feel me? It could be anything, you know what I'm saying? And then, if you at work, it could be a guy who's just always in your face. Just pay attention. So like all the time before y'all dated, he's willing to serve you. You gave him no problem. But then the problem come when y'all start dating. How did that happen? How did that stop? You got to ask yourself that. Like, how does that stop? How does these problems happen? But when a man like you, man, he gonna want to spark conversations. He gonna want to protect you. He gonna be looking like who you around, who you talk to. If you at work, he gonna be looking at the dudes who you talking to. They gonna be in like competition within themselves, depending on what type of guys they is. You feel me? And advanced women know how to play chess at work. They know how to use men against each other as chess pieces, as pawns, to get more men. What do you think about gay or lesbian? It's the same theory. I don't know. I have no experience with gay or lesbian. But I feel like truth is truth, and it's only one truth. There's gonna always be one truth in every theory, every scenario. There's gonna always be one truth. You get what I'm saying? But like far as situational and experience, I don't know. I do not know. It will be more because I think like when it comes to gay or lesbian, like when it comes like especially with men, predominantly men, I feel like it's more mental than anything. It's more of mental health or wider like that. But with women, I really don't know. Because I look at it different with, gay, lesbian when it comes to women and men. You know what I'm saying? So I guess like with just my theory will be biased coming from, I really don't know. Can't really speak on it. But, attraction is attraction though. So like when a person is attracted to you, they're going to want to spark conversation. They go, they gonna want to ask you out, what you doing on the weekend, what you into. They gonna ask you questions. They gonna want to get to know you. They gonna want to, really get to know you because they like you. They like, damn, I like her, man. She nice. What the fuck? What you doing this weekend? You doing something? Oh no, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not do nothing. Oh, okay. Well, shit, take my number down. Maybe we can go get some coffee or go to the lake or this, that, and the third. And you know what I'm saying? And we go from there. Or you got an Instagram or you know what I'm saying? Just spark conversation. You know what I'm saying? Most dudes try to act like, and especially in this generation, because most dudes don't have confidence to talk to women. They don't have the confidence to actually go up to a woman and approach her. So they try to act like they're you know, they just be scared. You know what I'm saying? They don't say shit, so they'll try hard not to act like they don't like you. That be a lot of the shit too. But you can tell though, like most men, eye contact. They can't stop looking at you when they interested. You feel me? That's like a giver right there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but yeah, man. I just love to, just knowing, just trusting my insight, man. Trusting my insight, trusting my intellect, trusting my protection, knowing everything gonna be cool. You know, knowing everything gonna be cool because we feed off each other. You know what I'm saying? I can sense when something wrong. You can sense when something wrong. You know, you can sense when, you know what I'm saying, anything, especially women, man. Like, y'all can sense stuff before it even happened. A cold, a fucking anything. Y'all can sense anything before it happens. So I love that shit. That's a superpower that I know most men love. How y'all able to see behind the veil and to protect on a whole nother level type shit. And y'all may do it in ways where y'all don't even know y'all do it. Y'all may call while we on the way to do some bullshit, just off of y'all intuition, just feeling like something gonna happen, and then y'all just call us, and y'all be like, what's going on?" Or I feel like this was gonna happen, or I feel like that was gonna happen, or what you doing, or your energy, or you may just be feeling sad. You feel me? You know. So it's just like we all got these powerful abilities, and don't really know how much it affects us. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially when we in a relationship, an intimate relationship. But when we talk about these things and we bring them to the forefront, it's good topics to touch on, you know what I'm saying? Because it bring awareness for the future, you know what I'm saying? For the collective. They get to take out the information with, that they ain't into or they don't agree with and listen to what they is into and what they agree with.